CIT, the Center for Indigenous Theatre, is a 3-year training institute for Indigenous students. The students start from the beginning in year 1, and each year of training builds off of the first year, and then the second year, and then third year. We also offer 4th year training to graduates, and that 4th year training is often built from creative energy juices that build up over the last 3 years. New plays are being written, video dramas are being created.
CIT means inspiration. I see a lot of people come through the program who are at first very shy, and as they go through the terms and years, they become more and more solidified in who they will be as an Indigenous artist. When people come here from small communities, reservations, towns, cities, they are engulfed into a different world. I strongly believe that Toronto is its own world.
What CIT has let me do is be in a situation, a place where there's a lot of things I don't have to think about, so I can think about the things I want to think about. And hearing the stories and working with the other students, the Indigenous students. I have like 26 years of formal education, and there was never another Indigenous person with me in any of those times. We are incredible people. We really are. And we have been holding ourselves to the standard of mediocrity that is the colonizer for a very, very long time now. And we don't have to anymore.
CIT is a place where I feel like I can really express myself, artistically.
Not be so closed off, and you really do have to put yourself out there. The teachers will literally force it out of you if you want to be, scared or not want to do a scene. They will work with you, and I think that's what I would say most that I've learned is just coming out of your comfort zone, and it'll only help you in the end. Expand your knowledge, expand your talents, then take that leap of faith and give it a shot. Who knows?
No matter what theater school you're in, it's such hard work. There's lots of exploration, lots of investigation. There's a lot of self-exploration. Please come and check us out. We have so much to offer. There's a lot of Indigenous programming happening in Ontario that we are part of, and we welcome you to come and take part in those things with us. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to do this work. Miigwech.
Bonjour. Bidwa a Gijgokwe Dijnakas Megazed Do Dem. We are grateful to live and work and learn on this land and acknowledge the traditional caretakers of this land. The Huron-Wendat, the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Haudenosaunee Confederacy, and the Anishinaabe. Chimigwech caretakers, Chimigwech kakamekwe.
Welcome to the Center for Indigenous Theatre's program session. My name is Francis.
My name is River.
And my name is Pearl. We are current students at CIT. Thank you for
at one of our past showcases as well as a guest interview, so you can get to know a bit more about the work we do here at CIT. So stay tuned.
To better introduce our school, CIT provides training in acting, voice, and movement with cultural classes that are focused on dance, song, and oral history. We partner with communities, organizations across Canada, and each year we plan land-based teaching with the Bajmajig, storytellers of Manitowaning, Anwatogsi, and Nipissing First Nation.
Now, here's a preview of one of our showcases.
Hey, Big Joe, My buddy is looking extremely dehydrated there. He's had a rough ride. His old lady hiding stuff on him and all.
You don't look so good, Henry. A beer might help.
This one eatsy teensy weensy little drink.
Yeah, coffee's gonna kill you, man.
Drop it. I got no money anyways.
I'll buy my cousin a beer.
Okay.
What?
I said okay. You can buy me a beer.
Oh. Do I need to get my hearing aid checked or what?
I just said I'll have one bloody beer. Don't piss your pants over it.
Yeah! He's back!
I'll buy you one, Henry, but I ain't buying one for this fuckhead.
Ooh, tough words. I think I'm gonna go home and cry.
To your mommy?
You stupid fuck!
For Christ's sakes! Can we have fun? Huh, for a change?
All right. Beers and cheers.
Beers and cheers.
Fucking A.
Here's an outline of our current school year and what you can expect when you arrive here in Toronto. First, we will begin and getting to know the city and where you'll be training.
Classes are typically in person, but may be online in some cases. You will have a variety of classes at CIT throughout the year, such as dance, voice, physical theater, singing, stage combat, acting and camera, and story creation. You will be on your feet and expected to be actively participating in all classes, although accommodations can always be made. You can address any access, concerns, or needs to your educators or staff.
It's now time for an exclusive CIT interview. Take a look. Okay, since I've been back to CIT, I am so jealous of the space that the students have now. Like the artscape, the studios there are just gorgeous and like open, big, wide. Like I was so envious of this. I was like, wow, these kids are so lucky. Kids, I always say kids, students are so lucky. So yes, and it's like right beside Trinity Bellwoods, which is awesome. When I was going, we were like on King Street, right in the entertainment district, and like we had kind of like office space. That was our studio. So I'm so happy to see both like the administration as well as the studio together. And plus now I feel like CIT has a lot more partnerships with like organizations and things. So like I know like Canada's National Voice Intensive uses like CIT space. So that having that opportunity to take that program while in Toronto, I took that program after I graduated. I had to fundraise to go to Vancouver, British Columbia to take that program. And now it was just like at CIT. So that was really amazing. It just seems like it's evolving, it's growing, and it's networking. Even doing these things, it's like networking so much more. And the instructors seem like really, really awesome as well. I mean, they were really awesome when I went to school too. So it's good to see that they're continuing with that as well. Inspired to apply yet? Let us know in the comments. Requirements needed to apply to Centre for Indigenous Theatre are: you must identify as First Nations, Métis, or Inuit, be 18 years of age or older, have acquired a grade 10 English level or higher, have an interest in the performing arts, theatre, and self-discovery, as well as an interest in exploring Indigenous culture and knowledge.
Now that we've gone over requirements, here are important documents that you must submit when applying to the Centre for Indigenous Theatre. They include an updated resume, a 500-word essay expressing your interest in theatre and coming to CIT, 2 references that can vouch for your interest in theatre, a photocopy of your health card, and an audition video of you doing some script work.
To help you out with your audition, we've created a how-to video. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Sam Twin. I'm a 4th year student here at Centre for Indigenous Theatre.
Hi, I'm Teresa Cutneff, and I'm also a 4th year student at the Centre for Indigenous Theatre.
We'll give you some tips and tricks on how to do your monologues and get them sent into CIT.
Yes, so first find an age-appropriate monologue for yourself. Use something from the Indigenous canon, something like from Thompson Highway, Drew Hayden Taylor, Kenneth T. Williams. Do you have any more?
Keith Barker, Alanis King. And if you have any troubles finding anything like that, you could email CIT and we'll provide you with a monologue.
So Sam, what did you do for your audition into CIT?
I did Isaac from Thunderstick by Kenneth Williams. What about you? What did you do?
I was sent a collection of different story pieces from Coyote City. What to wear? Wear something simple, neutral colors, something that you're comfortable and confident in.
Yep. And you know, there's not really a time limit for it, but it should be around 3 minutes.
If you have any other skills that you want to show, like singing, dancing, hand drumming, anything and everything, feel free to submit it. But you do have to have a monologue.
Unless, of course, you're a storyteller and you have a story, then you could submit that instead of the monologue, but no accents, please.
And the most important thing is to have fun. And if you stumble, that's okay.
Yep.
You can do it over and over as many times as you feel. Have any other difficulties like doing your monologue or audition?
Probably the hardest part was memorizing it all, and I had somebody film it for me. I did not know that it was best to film it with a neutral background, so I filmed it just in a living room and there was a lot of things in the background, but it worked out. And you don't need a professional camera. We're doing this on an iPhone 10. You can stack it up on some books or put it on a table, whatever you got to do. As long as it's capturing basically from half of your torso up so we can see your shoulders and your head. You could have a relative or somebody hold the camera for you, and you could just send that into CIT.
Have fun.
There are ongoing requirements in order to remain in the program. Curious on what it takes to be a CIT graduate?
You are expected to be on time and present for all classes, and you must actively be looking for funding while you attend your studies. Tuition costs each year are $3,750.
Before you go, we would like to mention that there are alternative funding options if you are unable to receive financial support from your band. There are other organizations that you could submit applications to for funding. These include, but are not limited to,
Inspire Foundation, Dreamcatcher Charitable Foundation, Métis Nation of Ontario, Canada Post, Mississaugas of the Credit, and other local organizations.
If you are in need of funding application assistance, contact us at Center for Indigenous Theatre. We are accepting applications for our full-time program as well as summer, intensive now. Reminder, no student has never been turned away due to lack of funding.
Before we go, please make sure to follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook to stay updated on CIT news and updates. Also, check out our website at indigenoustheater.com for more information on our school and programming.
Thank you for attending CIT's program info session. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below or contact us through our website and social media platforms. See you soon.